So we back.
Yep.
Boxing rant.
Yep.
HBO, like I told you. Here we go again with the hoopla. They pick certain fighters and hype them up, make excuses, this and that and the third. This was a terrible HBO performance. The first fight, terrible. Burgos whooped that kid. Whooped him. It's a draw. Fine. Second fight, it was the Golovkin versus Rosado. Rosado surprised the hell out of me and everybody else, and yet he had the nasty cut, and it made the fight look worse than what it is. And he was in there with Golovkin. Not saying he was winning the fight, but he was in there. And then it's after the fight. I'm sure all the real fans read blogs about it, watched the workout videos about it, but it's now we found out Golovkin was sick. Come on, HBO. Come on. Give the kid his props, man. That's all I'm saying. Give the kid his props. Let's stop all this. If Golovkin is a big star, like, if he's sick, shouldn't we have known that?
Sure.
If anything, it would have made him look that much more special. Nah, y'all wait till some kid that everybody thought was going to get knocked out in the second round.
Then they want to come out and say, oh, yeah, he's sick.
Then they want to show us backstage with him and his on the phone with his mom and, oh, are you okay, honey? Of course, man. He just came through a professional fight. No offense, Mom, but I'm sure your son's okay.
Yeah.
Now let's go to the 4-round fighter. No, here's his new name. Mikey 4-round Garcia. Y'all don't believe me? Watch his last fight before this fight. The more and more he step up, the more and more after 4 rounds, he ain't nothing. He's a dry fighter. That's all of Garcia's fighters. They either come forward or they have nothing outside of power. Like, seriously, what does Noriel Donaire has outside of power? What's your strategy?
You got a height advantage, reach advantage.
Yeah, because everybody in your weight class is 5'3".
Yep.
So, yeah, I'm going to look better than I should look better than you.
Yep.
Another Bob Arum crap. Bob Arum now is trying to find a new golden goose. Not happening.
I know. Is Danny Garcia the new Freddie Roach?
Oh, you mean Robert Garcia?
Robert Garcia, man.
Oh, yeah, new Freddie Roach. He is.
Because he have like a little bit of stable. He has a few fighters. And Freddie Roach, like, all his fighters are leaving him. All his fighters have lost last year. Amir Khan, Pacquiao, and your boy Cesar Chavez Jr. It's not Dan Garcia, but I still don't buy this Dan Garcia guy, man. I still don't buy him.
You don't buy him?
Robert Garcia, man.
Yeah, I mean,
as a coach that, you know.
Yeah, I mean, just because, like I said, if you have Kobe Bryant on your team, you're gonna always look that impressive.
Yeah.
But again, what happened when what's his name? Who coached Jordan first? White boy. What happens when he didn't coach Jordan after that? What did he do so grand?
Oh, it's about Phil Collins? Not Phil Collins.
Yeah, so not Phil. It's something Collins, Mike Collins, Doug Collins, whatever.
Doug Collins. Ever since,
Ever since he didn't coach the Bulls with Jordan, what happened to him? What happened when the new coach for the Knicks, what's his name? D'Antoni.
Yeah.
What happens when he don't have a fast style of play? Look how he looks. Well, anyways, so back to the bottom. I mean, the show was terrible. The announcers just stay kissing fighters' ass. They don't acknowledge everything else. That's why I'm leaning more towards Showtime. I mean, Showtime give the real harsh reality. Like, hey, this guy is not putting on a fight.
Yeah.
No matter who it is. If even it's Floyd, like, bruh, Floyd has got a busted eye. Yeah. This guy's busting up Floyd. And nothing about Showtime, too, is people like Gabriel Rosado, I commend them. I would like for them to go there because Showtime will actually bring you back. HBO's not going to bring that kid back. If they do bring that kid back, they're going to overmatch him. They go try to force that kid into like a super middleweight fight with like Andre Ward.
Talking about the little Puerto Rican guy?
Yeah, the one that just fucking love. I mean, come on, Golovkin, a fighter on a national stage with cameras in front of him, whispers to the other fighter, "Hey, I need you to come and have some sparring sessions with me." And yet, y'all want to feed us something about he was sick. I mean, that was y'all chances to save yourselves. Like, wow, this kid surprised us. Wow.
Let's bring him back.
No. They stay trying to look for that one golden goose, and it's not happening. Sorry. Thanks to a Marquez straight right hand, that's it. Everybody back to reality.
Pac-Tart Nation is back.
Back to reality. I love Pacquiao to death, but hey, it is what it is. Back to reality. Floyd is the man. It's gonna be that way when he leave. Broner will take over, and that's it. It won't be no Mikey and Garcia. Oh, they always getting on, and that's another thing too. They like to get on. Again, they get on black fighters so hard. Oh, he didn't fight nobody. Oh, he didn't do nobody. Orlando Solido. Seriously, guys. Anybody who boxes could beat that style. You know that. Straightforward does not beat boxing. Unless a big punch lands. Everybody knows that. That's why we hyping up Bernard, everything he did after 40. But you notice every boxer he fought after 40, he lost. And every just straight power puncher, he won.
True. Damn.
So for everybody to sit up here and believe all this mess, man, HBO need to do better. Again, they saying Broner didn't fight nobody, so why did y'all buy Broner versus Gavin Reese? Why y'all bought that fight?
Well, how come we can't find Brandon Rios?
Because Aram quickly ran and rematched him with the guy he just knocked out, Alvarado.
I think of Brandon Rios. Who have he really beaten? I mean, people talking about him like he's the shit, but it's like, I don't know. It's like he's never in prime time like that. It seems like he fights somewhere in the back alley sometimes. It's like, didn't everybody talk about him? Like, his fights never, people be so good. Why his fights are not like primed up sometimes? Because
you're right. It's exactly what you said. He didn't really. Brandon Rios didn't really fight anybody like that for you to be like.
Everybody talking like he's the next thing. He's the next big thing, but it's like.
Again,
they're doing the whole Saul Alvarez thing. Like, he fight a bunch of nobody yet. He's the next big thing. It's like,
that's true too. And the thing about Rios is he got all this hype for like no reason, in my opinion, because again, that one kid clearly outboxed him.
Oh yeah. With that
everybody forgot about that kid. And what was Buddy's record? Like 17-4. Just like a Rosado. Use real old school boxing techniques and stop all that straightforward hoopla he did. Okay, he looked good against Alvarado. Watch the first 4 rounds closely. I don't know why Alvarado stopped boxing. I just didn't get it. Rios had nothing for that guy. Had Alvarado kept boxing him, he would have knocked Rios out.
Alvarado.
Exactly.
A middle road journeyman.
Who, Alvarado?
Yeah.
No, Alvarado's one of them undercover guys who don't get shine for some reason. Because he ain't with Aram or Golden Boy or Golden Girl, really. And, like I said, and then even with Alvarez, I'm like, come on, dude. He fought Josito Lopez. I mean,
don't forget, he beat the great Kermit Cintron, too, man.
Kermit Cintron's the only boxer I know that can beat himself in the fight. Seriously.
The great Kermit Cintron.
The great Kermit Cintron. He beat the highly.
Didn't he that Endo? Well, was him. Endo Love More. That was him, wasn't it?
Nah, he beat the highly talented Carlos Baldomir.
Yeah.
I mean, the very skillful Angel Cotto, Miguel's brother. I mean, HBO, boy, I tell you. HBO, Bob Arum. Always, they know how to do it. And the thing I don't understand is, again, they buying these stars. Okay, they buying these Broner versus Gavin Reese's, and they still somehow have a bigger budget than Showtime. And Showtime put on classic fights all the time.
Maybe they taking the revenue that they get from True Blood and siphon it over to the boxing side or something.
Gotta be. Gotta be. It's gotta be that. It's gotta be. So I'm telling you, brother, because I'm telling you, Showtime puts on good fights. The commentating is so raw, so real. They don't overhype nothing. Like if you saw the first Solido fight versus Juan Manuel Lopez, the commentating was raw, real. Like when when he was hurt, they said Lopez looked flat, looked tired, straight up. But HBO, Lopez had a burrito the night before and food poisoning and something like that. That's HBO for you. And Max Kellerman, whoa, wow, what a way to start your Larry boy. That's Larry Merchant Jr. The way he was just going in, like wow, like.
It wasn't the Jim Lampley. He was there tonight.
Nah, he's back to just like the big boys.
Okay,
the big boys. So, 2013 HBO boxing. This is the way it starts. I'm about to cut it off. Mikey Garcia, you're a 4-round fighter, sir. Golovkin, I'm taking some shine back because bro, your defense is not all that. So Gabe Rosado, hold your head up, brother. Max Kellerman suck. Andre Ward, don't commentate because you just tag along. You just you just too nice of a guy to commentate. Yeah. I'm sorry. Say how you really feel, brother, because I can see it in your eyes, bro. Because you know what you saw tonight. Because you know Golovkin called you out. You know Golovkin called you out, and you know you wanted to say. You know what you really wanted to say, bro. Because ain't no fighter on your caliber gonna ever let nobody disrespect him. And I know you saw some holes in that game, brother. So when that shoulder gets right, go right after Golovkin. And a quick note: Kelly Pavlik said he retired, said he don't have the motivation, yada yada yada, and what a waste.
He is that. What is that golfer that one that go do drugs and everything like that? Who just people love him, but you don't really know why they love him. It's like, why do people really like that guy? He wasn't all that great. Really think about it.
And no offense to the public, I hate to say it, believe it or not, what's his name had decent amount of skills to be the next great white hope.
K. Pavlik. Mm-hmm. But he never amounted to nothing. So why did everybody care so much about him?
I hate to say it, man. I'm noticing that, like, with sports and, like, even sometimes where I work at, even when I was incarcerated, white folks secretly do stuff like that. Because there's plenty of times where a new white boy came in and, like, he was straight. Like, I'm talking when I was incarcerated. And even at work, it's just like, we ain't gonna make no names. This is a white boy. He works there. Other white folks talk about him all the time, but they'd be like, yeah, he's such this and that. I mean, I got love for the kid and all, but he needs to really try to stop doing this and stop doing that. And I'm like, dude, it's a fucking waste. Let it go. I mean, I don't want to take it down that road, but it's hard not to when you see it repeated. You know what I'm saying? When you see it on a repetitive basis. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, you're right, too. He didn't really amount. I mean...
People just love him. He is like the little brother that kept on screwing up.
Exactly. That's a perfect thing for him. And now he's retiring. 1 minute he's motivated. Now he's retiring. I mean...
He never did nothing. Like that.
The only thing he did was just like, okay, highlight moment. Okay, you beat... Like, after Jermaine Taylor, that was it.
That was it. That was saying, what else you...
That was it.
And when was that?
Back in like 2007.
She said 6 years ago. So and that's it.
That's it. That's all she wrote. I mean, again, drugs, alcohol, and I moved to Cali from Ohio. I'm gonna do better in Cali, and I was just like, you gonna do better in the big city? Wow.
You better not moving to Where is Honey Boo Boo live at? Somewhere in Georgia, up North Georgia. He better moving off there somewhere.
I'm telling you, man. Like,
so he going to L.A. That's where all the drugs get imported too.
I'm telling you, man. Like the whole thing be kind of sad. I mean, I'm just asking another quick note. Devin Alexander, yeah, they dropped him so below the radar, but yet they pick up other people. They don't, HBO don't promote Lucas Matisse only because he didn't want to sign with them. He went with Showtime, and I like he went with Showtime. Again, he gets better competition. So, but they ain't gonna let him fight Rios. He called Rios out. Oh well.
All right.
And that's it. HBO, again, 2013. Do better. When you watch an HBO fight from now on, fans, cut it off. Put it on mute. Watch the fight, judge it yourself. That way you don't see ass kissing on just one side. And again, if y'all gonna put on better fights and all this, never mind. Out.